Hey now, I'm Steve Severs from Bionic Buzz. Welcome to backstage here at Ventura Vans Warped Tour. Let's go see who we can talk to.
Look at us.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
It's like I blend into the background.
Exactly.
Like camouflage for like Vans.
I love it. So sadly, this is the last tour in Vans Warped Tour. So I'm asking everyone, do you guys have a favorite memory from past Warped Tours, either performing or going to it, or?
Oh yeah, my favorite memory is like the first one I went to in like '97 or something. I was
wow.
We were like little kids.
You're
we
stealing mine, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm stealing your. We went together, right? We were like little kids.
Who
and
played
we,
that
like,
year?
The Bosstones,
Nice.
MXPX.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. A bunch of pop punk bands. You know, it's
Yeah, I went in '98 because Deftones were playing.
Oh, yeah.
And Rancid and Say Fair, so it's great.
Oh, yeah.
So.
But that year, it was our first time ever going to Warped Tour, and it was my first time ever on stage because Dickie Barrett pulled me up to dance on stage.
That's so cool.
And that was it. And I was like, I think I like being on stage for music. So
Okay, that kind of goes into my next question, because
Okay.
here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion.
Yes.
Where'd your passion for music come from? A certain album or live performance you saw that made you want to get into it? Was getting pulled on stage yours? Or?
Well, to be completely honest, it was because I didn't want to be his coat hanger. And I had played guitar for a long time, but I am really shy.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really want to perform necessarily. I wanted to know how to play music and all of that. But then he started a band with friends, and I was like, I know how this goes. I'm going to be in the band if that's cool. And they're like, that would be super cool.
When you say I know how this goes, you mean like I'm gonna be the dude in the band and you're gonna be the
Your coat hanger. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stand there and like carry your merch in, and yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. So,
Yeah, I had to figure out
Yeah.
some rule. Yeah.
but as I did it, you know, I realized that it was something that kind of came naturally and something that made me really happy. And connecting with people in the way that musicians get to do, especially now with the internet, it just, our life is very full feeling because we have a lot of people that know what we do and care about our band and support our band, and so it makes our life happier.
So now when we're not playing shows, it just feels like alien territory. It's just like, why am I in this weird world where like people aren't like in like the rock and roll world?
Yeah.
You know, it's just like after like doing it for this long and like playing all those shows and hanging out with like people that are really interesting and inspired and whatever, it's like the times that we're not on tour seem like weird to us.
Yeah.
You know, it's like being here at the Warped Tour kind of like encapsulates all of that like weirdness and like all the ruffians and all the strange people from everybody comes together and makes this thing happen. And so we're kind of bummed to see it leave, because it's like, wow, it's like this like relic from our youth, but it's also still going, but it's also like all about, you know, bringing weirdos together or whatever.
Well, I feel the same way, because we all come together, we're all ourselves, but we're all like, you know, we're all similar in our weird self, you know.
Yeah.
So.
It's like the island of misfit children.
I love that.
We have our matching uniforms, our matching black and white uniforms.
Exactly.
But if we go out into like regular society,
Exactly.
we're
Like,
still
what's wrong with you?
weirdos.
Exactly.
It's weird, right? It's
Hell
okay
yeah.
to be weird, like in that world,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah.
Oh, it's all good. So, hey, what's coming up the rest of the year for you after Warped Tour?
We are doing an East Coast U.S. tour the end of July and August. Then we're headed overseas September and probably November as well. So I'm working on a duets album with our friend Jarrett from Bowling for Soup.
Oh, wow.
And then we're going to launch a Dollyrots project before the end of the year. So we're kind of losing our minds.
Nothing wrong with that.
And we have two tiny children together, too.
I have two kids, too. So.
We have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old in the RV right over there.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're just like, we're banging up the tour dates.
What do you guys, I mean, I have a 5-year-old and 1.5-year-old. What do you do to keep them entertained?
Oh, you're like the same split.
Yeah,
Like, same
exactly.
split. Dude, honestly, it's like Legos
Yes.
and like just a bunch of like wrestling. And then they're at the beach today, so like they get like beach time. That's
Yeah,
totally
snacks
cool.
is very important.
Snacks, man. Snacks. People are like, your kids are so good at flying on the airplane. It's like, I have like 30 different snacks in this backpack, and every time one of them gets weepy, I'm like, here's another one.
I think that's what happened with like the royal wedding recently. Did you see that come out? Where like the royal nanny they saw like somebody caught her like just feeding the kids like little snack like candies and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
she
like
was
they're
just
not that
driving
well
them.
behaved.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just-
I have nothing wrong with that.
You just give them some gummies. I mean,
Yeah.
like honestly, if somebody gave me some gummies, I'd be
Aminal
fine.
crackers, goldfish, all that good stuff. So cool. So where can people stay up to date, website, social media wise, for you guys, band and personal?
Just at the Dollyrots. Everything is at the Dollyrots. And dude, we're on that every day. We just like answer questions, like people send us whatever, and like
cool.
sometimes people think like they're like, so is your publicist or doing this or is your management company? It's like, no, mofo, it's me. Or like, you know, like we do everything like on the social stuff like on our own, because like we feel like, hey, if you can like send me a message, you thought about doing it.
Yeah.
Like I don't send messages to my favorite bands.
No, I
So if
wouldn't
somebody's
think about
willing to go do it, like we're just like, we owe you a response. So like we just, I don't know. It's part of the job.
Part of the job, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you do Instagram the most, you think, out of two, or?
We still do a lot of Facebook too.
okay.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Not on Snapchat 'cause I was afraid
Yeah.
of dick pics, but then somebody told me that I had to like have people as friends to receive dick pics. So I started doing it again, and I don't have any friends.
Only for the dick pics, really. I mean,
All right, I think we'll end the interview. The subject of dick pics. So.
on that note,
Yes.
Yes,
yeah. Hashtag Dollyrots dick pics.
All right, thank you guys. That was a great
All right, dude.
interview. Take care.